Okay, so you see one of those crystal things. And there's more. At one time I thought those things were silly. I was just like, oh, come on. Who needs this stuff? But after a while, there's so many tiles. And up to this point, I've just been like, when I'm careful, I'll put them all like in separate bags and like label them. But then when I get lazy, I just kind of like throw them all together, and it's like, oh no, I need that one tile. Where is it? And they didn't quite give you exactly enough. There's a few quests that use too many of the hindering terrain tiles of one kind, so you just kind of have to make do. But you know what that's supposed to be. So these are hindering terrain, not stone walls. Okay. All right. And flanking that are some bad guys.
They made them too similar.
Yeah. I mean, they gave you skulls that have like moss on them. I think that's awesome. But it's like just purely aesthetic if you wanted to use them that way. Or you could use them for something else. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, thanks, Wardicon. Tap Dance Fury. Alright, so we got our combat music again. Alright, so you got these Dread Cultists, Blight Weavers, whatever you want to call them. They're evil. Oh, there's my other tiles.
I don't know about going in there. I think I might step back one and up one.
Take Ace Ventura's advice. Okay. Up one.
I gotta roll
yeah.
to do that. Let's see here. Move, not roll. Put up. 4, yeah, see? Alright. Yeah, I'll do that. That's just enough to do it almost. I'll go east one and then north one, please.
Okay.
Now I want to open the treasure chest.
Yeah, I didn't do an action. I'll search for treasure. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for.
All right. He's opening the chest. All right. Inside you find 200 gold coins and 2 potions of healing.
Ooh. Oh, how you guys want to divvy that up? Who wants what?
Keep everything.
Yeah. Oh, give me the gold and you keep the 2 healing potions.
There you go.
Okay. Heck yeah.
All right.
That's what you guys. I'll do that if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
So
bring me up to 288.
All right. Geekon Getty wants me to reveal a rat companion, or what Kurgan reads out. Okay, so I guess he wants us to do a uncommon feat. Somebody want to try to do that?
Yeah, I'll check to see if there's a rat living in the treasure chest.
Okay, roll a combat die. I guess if you get anything about a black shield, then you get one. Okay. There's a little rat guy following you.
All right, I'm going to toss him over there towards the raptor, and he's going to ride on the raptor's back.
I thought you were going to say he was going to eat him.
Now they can go in under closed doors.
Oh, like
or how do they work?
Sure. How about we'll do it that way? We'll say he can reveal a room without. Without.
Is that the one?
Ratatouille.
Excellent, a backpack rat.
Well, in Crypt, there's not to give too much away, but there's a rat, right?
Yep.
Little companion.
Couple of rats. That was a great idea. So if Joe came up with that one, I'll give him that one. No, he had a few good ideas. I like the tavern. Yeah, I just felt like towards the end, like he could have done more. I mean, I'm not saying you have to have a new gimmick in every single quest. The darkness was cool, you know. It's just that the other expansions or the other booklets were like 14 quests long or 13 quests, so they had a little more to work with. So when you've only got 10, you kind of gotta do what you gotta do. I still think though that, you know what, I should just do a video on it one of these times, like how I think you should play Crypt of Perpetual Darkness. New party of heroes. Use the components from Keller's Keep, Return of the Witch Lord. Make sure the stat block for the dragon is correct. And just have fun with it. Oh, thanks, Wordicon. So he's buying around for everybody. Okay, so that's 3 potions. Yeah, we're going a little later tonight. Okay, so we got magic resistance for somebody. We got potion of alchemy for somebody. Wonder who it could be. And we got a potion of skill. I wonder who that could be. Okay, so the potion of skill can only be used by the dwarf.
All right, back up to 2.
Yeah,
I'll take the alchemy.
Okay. All right. And then, so who gets the magic resistance against damage?
Berserker.
Okay. So skill times 2 for the dwarf, alchemy times 2 for the wizard, and
Magic
berserker
resistance.
magic resistance against all effects. Do a video. Yeah. Well, you know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I won't have my recording equipment on my vacation because I could just record like a quick video. I kind of want to do a little bit more with it than just, you know, a voiceover with a picture. I want to show you like okay, here's this box. Like I imagine it being like, okay, here's this box over here. Take this out of this box and add it to here, and then this is how you can enhance the experience. Because really, like the mythic version, it was meant to be played a certain way, and it's like they took out some of that stuff, and it diminishes it a little bit. Oh, one more, he says. Thanks, Wordicon. One more for Rob, he says. Potion
Thank you,
of
Wordicon.
antidote.
Does it? That's my second one though. He knows I got a first one too, right?
Yeah, he says one more. No, vacay is your time. HeroQuest stuff is work. Oh, I don't see it that way, but it's true. I don't play a whole lot of HeroQuest offline. I'm usually like playing other games or just doing other stuff. People know I like HeroQuest though, so we have played some. I mean, I would rather play it in person. It's just that, I mean, you guys are all in different parts of the world, different states, so it's kind of hard. Unless we're at a convention or something. Play other games. Yeah, but what other games are there? No, just kidding. Oh yeah, I've got a stack of games I want to play. Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to play any Betrayal for Halloween, but I guess I can maybe entice some people into trying it. Talisman.
I just bought the Betrayal Christmas expansion.
Oh, nice. Well, and the companion app for that expired on Halloween night. I wonder if they renewed it or if they just let it get delisted. I mean, I have it. It doesn't really do much for you. It's not like the HeroQuest one where it runs the game for you. It's more just like, here's your profile, and it plays scary music for you. So it's just more of like a record-keeping thing. Yeah, the Christmas one looks pretty cool. So it's just one scenario. Oh, thanks, Gold Public.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think the werewolf one is like they're hauntings, right? They're different scenarios. So the third edition has 5 different scenarios, I think. And then the werewolf one has just 1, and then the Christmas one has 1. The Winter's Pale or whatever it's called. But still, I mean.
Yeah, I haven't even opened it yet.
And then the I assume that's the same with the I almost said Cousin It, the Pennywise one. The evil of Pennywise.
Yeah.
Space Crusade is acceptable, even Hero Quest and Monopoly, but that is it. Arena Battle 3. Yeah, we're getting closer. Yeah. Well, usually what happens is I'll bring a variety of games, and it takes people forever to figure it out, like which one they want to do, but they want you to be able to like be the expert on the game, so that they don't have to like read the manual. You could just like teach it to them. It's like, I don't mind that. Something that people can have fun with. Okay, so antidote for the Berserker.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so whose turn?
I believe it's yours, Zargon.
Okay, because you did yours already.
Yeah.
Minotaur Maze. All right. If that's the way we want to do this, let's see.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. So if we can almost all see you. Okay, this guy is going to move here. He can still target the Berserker. He's adjacent to... Oh, but it doesn't stack like that. Okay, so he's just adjacent to 1. Because the crystal is also an adjacent. So he gets a bonus. He gets a bonus. But bonus from here. Bonus here and here. Okay, so this guy is going to cast Channel Dread. What's that?
Ruh-roh.
Oh, yeah. Zoinks! Alright. Alright, that's against the Berserker. 1d6 plus 1. It's getting spicy.
I roll any defense against that, or?
Nope.
Oh.
So it's 5. It's magic. So it's 1 body point of damage. Right?
Yeah, that's 1. That brings him down to 1.
He's not using his magic resistance. He's checking.
I was thinking about it, but I'm like, there's 4 of them in there. Maybe.
Wait for the next one.
Wait till I get hit with like the 2.
The really nasty one. That's true. You could do that. Okay. Let's see what you're doing.
Got a couple healing potions now. That's why they give you 2 of them before you go in this room.
Yeah. Classic video game trope. It's like, you're going to need them.
Yep.
It's not just for your health.
That was what I
It is
thought.
for your health, but yeah. Okay, so now this one is going to attack. So he gets a 2 bonus. Or Channel Dread. Plus 2, 7. That's two body points of damage.
I'll use the magic resistance now.
All right.
We'll stop that.
The cloud clears and he's already drinking it, and it's like antifreeze. Okay. All right. This one here. He's gonna fire Channel Dread at the Berserker. +1. It's only 2. Nothing.
Yes.
Fizzles out. Magic is weak.
Well, that magic resistance is still lingering a little.
Yep. Threw off his confidence. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and he's going to cast Channel Dread at the Berserker with +1.
No sorcerer, no sorcerer. Better. Sweet.
7. Okay, that's 2 damage.
Oh. Alright, so I'll drink 1d6 healing.
Alright, stave off. Death condition. Oh. Alright, so what's your... How much did you get for the healing?
This is 6, so it'd put me at 5, right? Because I lost 2 that. So that would have put me, I guess, -1. And
Wow.
then bring me up to 5.
Oh, but I mean, did you roll? I didn't see your roll.
Oh, sorry, D6 real. Yeah, I'm thinking of it's 6 for some reason. Sorry. What the
That's
heck?
my roll.
Dirt. So 2.
Okay. Well, you don't go negative, so you'd have 3. You go
Okay.
down to 0. Yeah, I hit the button too many times. That's why it said negative. Okay, so you come back at 3. That would be interesting to play that way, though. I mean, just disregard what the rules say. Just come up with your own system. Like, yeah, you can go negative, and maybe you can go above, too. Like, you could do that. Like, bonus health, basically. Could be an interesting homebrew. Okay. All right. So they've all done their stuff, and let's see. All right, you took damage from a spell. So I'm going to use, on the Berserker, Rust. One piece of the hero's equipment chosen by the Evil Wizard player is destroyed. Spell causes further harm, your equipment starts to rust. Okay, so I get to choose. Oh, you've got so many nice things, I just want to destroy them all. I'm going to say your chainmail is destroyed.
Oh!
Pain.
Rust falls away.
Yep.
Magic. I detest magic. Oh, this dark, evil magic.
Alright, let's see. And I'm going to say, to further just antagonize him, I'm going to use another card. It says I can use it at any time. Alright, this is Stumble. You stumble and fall, a potion breaks. Okay, but you do get a chance. So you roll a combat die. On a skull, you lose a potion, but you get to choose which one you lose.
Okay, let's see here. Boom.
Oh. Jinx. Double jinx. Dizzy moment, knocking balance, move player one space. There are some... The knockback idea is used in some expansions. I think Wizards of Morkar specifically. Pew. Move over, George Lucas. Oh, so you haven't seen my fancy my balloon lights. Yeah, these little things. I think that was... I'm trying to think who suggested it. Was it Leerlek or Verg? One of those guys was talking about it. and was like, I think it was Leerlex. It was like, oh yeah, just balloon lights. Because we were talking about like how to illuminate the translucent figures, and so I was using these Gundam lights at the bottom, which they're okay, but you kind of gotta like fiddle around with them to get it just right. The balloon lights are just totally wrong for that, but they are useful for other things like this, or just like spell effects. Glamorize. Okay. All right. So what'd you decide?
Which one? I'll get rid of you know what? Icy Strength.
Oh really?
No, one of your antidotes. You have
How
two of
about
them, right?
Potion of Antidote? Or, well, Airwalk. I'll get rid of the
Grog.
potion.
That's why I had to give you grog.
Grog to block the broken potion. I mean, you
Yeah.
decide. If you think, if you don't
In
think
here.
you're going to be hit by poison, then you could get rid of the antidote. Icy Strength is defensive. Or
Yeah.
what am I
Fire
thinking?
resistant.
Fire resistance.
about-
How often does that come up?
Yeah, I'll get rid of that one.
Okay, I'll quickly write in more fire spells.
Oh,
You jerk! I can't believe you. I always forget Icy Strength versus the other one. I'm just checking to see what that was. Okay. Because there's one that gives you, like, I was confused it with Battle Rage. Icy Strength, attack twice. Oh no, twice as many body points of damage. Yeah, just double damage for one attack. So yeah, it's not that good, but so did you decide on antidote or what? Which one?
oh no, the fire resistance.
Fire resistance. Okay,
Yeah,
that one's gone.
toss that.
All right.
Later. Don't need it. I should have just went in the room.
What am I doing here? Oh. Sorry, just dropped some cards there. Well, I was going to shuffle them anyway. That's fine. Okay, so I think that was the end of my turn, so back to the heroes.
Let's kill some.
The Nucky Mech mechanic exists in the games since they put the trapdoors, no? They take the spot of the other player. If they use the trapdoor, they push the other miniature. Hello? You guys hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're talking about trapdoors. I missed the context of it.
Sorry. Probably my mic was not. What I said is the knockback mechanic is there since they put the trapdoors. Because in the moment you use a trapdoor, you land on another player.
Oh,
you
yeah.
move the other player in another square.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was a patch on the behavior because I don't think it was there originally, but so it would have been Into the Northlands that was first introduced, I think. So yeah, you're right. It has been there since at least 2022. And the victim gets to choose which direction they get pushed. But I want to say it's not the earthquake. There's a spell that the Stormmaster has that pushes the heroes back. And I think there's also a magical like
gust of wind.
Gust of wind.
Something
yep.
like gust of wind.
Yeah,
Yes.
Gust of wind, and then there's also it's like a magical tornado trap or something It has a name, and I've forgotten, but it also pushes you back. So, yeah. And then I guess I homebrewed the the ogres like slamming into people and just like shoving them around.
And
So,
the falling block trap always pushes you over space.
that's true. It squishes you to the side. Yep. Good point. So yeah, there are things that like force you. Well, and I mean, there's the famous example of the command or dominate where you can have the hero march into a trap. Although we were just talking about that. Some were saying, well, if you're a monster, you don't spring a trap, so would it really work? But I would say, come on, where's the fun in it not working? Yeah. Even though my younger self would say, oh, no, because I wouldn't want anything to happen to me. So I would like try to nerf the spell as much as possible. But if I were casting it, I would want it to be as strong as possible because I was a sore loser. All right. Okay. Back to the game here. We're not going to take another 5-minute break just so I can get back on track. All right. Whose turn is it now?
Did you finish with everything?
I think so, yeah. I've done
So I cast heal body on the berserker. And then move.
Grazie.
Welcome. Okay, 6. Move me 1 south, 3 to the right, and 2 north. Pass.
Are you doing the Space Crusade thing?
We didn't check the little corridor for a secret door, so
Okay.
I'm just going back for that reason.
You're going like as far back as you can to like shoot because I forgot. Oh,
Okay.
he'll target me.
Well, I did my part. I healed the berserker. You guys go.
If anybody has played Lurch Brick, his isometric Space Crusade freeware game, like the computer never forgets to take a shot. So like you're playing Space Crusade and there'll be somebody like way at the other end, like on one of the other boards, and it's like the missile like is going like through every doorway, and it's like all the way, and you're like, man, I forgot. It's like, yep. It's like you should have realized you were in his sights. Okay, dwarf.
I'll move 1 south.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
I'll attack the Blake guy, or yeah.
The Blight Weaver through the doorway.
1.
Got him.
Nice.
Now the raptor will move 4 to the left, and he'll attack and then move 4 spaces back.
Okay.
Also 1.
Okay. Got him. And then he's going to move back
Yep.
to here.
All the way back 4 spaces back into the corner. And he'll, continue to shake the body and polish it off.
Yep. Feeds a little nibble to his rat friend. Okay. All right.
My turn?
Berserker. Yeah.
5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll go south 1, then I'll go over west 3, one into the room, 1 square into the room, and then I'll go all the way down to the pool. Gonna attack.
All right. Are you attacking the crystal or are you attacking the cultist?
Oh, the cultist.
Okay. Slamming his head into the. You shouldn't be evil. Okay, 1 skull. Ching! Finally.
Oh man! Ooh,
Just
snake
burn your
eyes.
stuff. All right, my turn. Dread
Congo away.
Congo line is being decimated. Sorcerer, cultist, Blightweaver, whatever you want to call them. They're evil. Alright. The power of the crystal charges up. And like 2 mummies replace the fallen cultists.
Oh boy.
Okay, and then
Okay.
these guys still get to do their powers. So let's see. We'll do some creeping grasp action. All salad diet for the berserker. Let's see. Okay, first guy casts it on the berserker. Some grasping binds, creeping grasp, I should say. So roll a combat die. If it's a skull, you suffer 1 body point of damage and are restrained by the vines.
Ooh, what do I need to get again?
Anything but a skull.
Ah!
Okay, so you
Yeah.
get restrained,
Five.
unable to move from the square. And on a future turn, you or another hero can use an action to remove the vines.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, move back. This one is going to fire his creeping grasp at you. Roll again.
Suddenly, Seymour.
Little shop of terrors. Okay. Son, be a dentist. You'll be a success. I have not seen that movie in a long, long time. I also saw the stage version and the original with Jack Nicholson. So check it out if you're feeling weird. You know, things will get a lot weirder. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go back here. All right, hero's turn.
The mummies?
They just appeared.
Oh, okay.
Bonus
Yeah.
potion. Now, is this the Cranhan? Potion of Battle Rage. I think that could go for to a berserker.
Mm-hmm.
He even said it was for Rob. I just knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it in my heart, my evil heart, that's what it was for. Okay.
Grazie, grazie.
Search for secret doors.
Okay. So you're searching for secret doors in that corridor there. No secret doors detected.
Okay, so ready to move.
Oh, he got it for Rob for recognizing the reference. Yeah. Yeah, these guys have been around the block. They've seen a few things from one side of the galaxy to the other, seen a lot of strange stuff. Yeah.
2 south, 3 to the left, 1 south, and pass.
Yeah. Well, I always think it works
Okay,
out.
sure.
Like if I give you guys a hint, it's really mentor speaking. But if I'm trying to mislead you or kill you, it's Zargon. Yeah. All right.
I'm going to attack with the long sword through the door.
All right.
One.
All right. Ching. No damage.
All right, the raptor's going to run in there and gonna
Raptor, put down the
try and-
squeaky toy.
it's inside that cultist. That's what happens to the Dread Heart.
All right. Is he going in?
Yeah, 3 in there. He's going to attack the same one that the dwarf was just stabbing at.
He thinks the meat has been pre-wrapped for his convenience. He's going to get a nasty surprise. Mentor has been channeling Kurgan is duty bound by Lord Tome to use his voice. I mean, he just sounds like a wise old guy. I'd have to think about it. It's like, how does he talk?
He'll run back to the
I sense
corner
this
and
Argon's power
get
is
his
growing by
squeaky toy.
day. Yeah. Okay, so he runs back inside to get the squeaky toy.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
Such a good boy.
I think the companion app Zargon voice is a lot easier to do than the mentor voice. It's kind of like if you asked me to do like a Joe Manganiello impression, it's like it's hard to do because he just has a voice. Like it's not super distinctive. It is. But I'm sure there's somebody who can do it. You got to study like the way they say certain words, and like if you can kind of work those words into your speech, then it probably sounds more authentic. Because like with Joe, if you listen to the one video, like the way he pronounces Hasbro, he's like Hasbro. He says Hasbro. Like his bro is at Hasbro. Like I don't know. I'd have to work on it. Sweet toy of disorientation and doom. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. Back on target. Okay, so that was Jacer, and now Rob's been waiting patiently for his chance to show his
What do you
quality.
guys? What should I attack? That's my question. A mummy, a cultist, or the crystal?
Maybe depend on your movement.
Okay. 8, so I'll pretty much go wherever I need. The cultists, they can cast spells. So can this crystal. This crystal can bring the dead things back.
Yep.
If you kill the mummy, you can escape the room.
Ah, that's a good idea too. All right, yeah, I'll attack the mummy to the north. Or what am I doing? Sorry. One.
He punches the mummy. Okay, 1 skull. Oh, that's a hit.
Hey. I guess I'll go west all the way to the wall, and then north up to the corner.
Oh, you got the vines on you.
Oh yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'll just stay here.
You
I
can't
start
go
to move.
anywhere because you're surrounded by these grasping vines. They've got you in their clutches. That was Mentor's voice, I guess, sounding like Christopher Walken for some reason. Get some requests in the chat there. You're welcome. All right. Okay, so yeah, you'll need an action to break out of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
See, it's
sit
like
here.
it's one of those things that like the player forgets, but the character wouldn't forget. So it's kind of like I probably should have reminded you. Okay, my turn.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Here it comes. All right. Well, see, these guys have nothing left. They've used up all their magic. All they can do is batter you with their bony fists.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel a little better.
But
We still
those
got
mummies
this crystal.
can still do damage. Okay, so the first mummy is going to attack. Let's get to the right screen. There we go. 2 skulls. Ching! And a
Okay,
hit.
take 1 damage.
Alright, and let's see. Move front of the door. This one will move over and attack. Attacking the Berserker. Missed. He missed.
Oh, right. Shoo. A little.
Get to, you're using the buckler.
Yeah. I mean, I never unequipped it from the last time I equipped
Alright.
it.
Get there, rat on those vines, says Get Gone Giddy. Now there's an idea. At least chew off cultist index fingers. Oh man.
Oh,
Okay. Well, it was an
Never mind.
honest effort. You scared him a little bit with it.
I gave him a dirty look, a menacing look.
Harsh language.
Get off! Get off my lawn!
I picture the scene from The Mummy where what's Brendan Fraser's character's name, like O'Donnell or something? I can't remember.
Oh, I forgot.
Something like that. Yeah. But anyway, it's like the mummy's like "Rrrr," and he's like trying to scare it back. Doesn't work, but he gave it a good effort.
I just rewatched the original with Boris, and
Oh,
what
yeah.
a performance he gave in that. That was really good.
He is a
Forgot
great
how
actor.
good that was.
He is a great actor. I'll be honest with you though, out of the Universal monster movies, The Mummy is like my least favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I identify more with like the Hammer version where he's just stalking around and attacking people. Less of the love story. I know. It's not as romantic and interesting, but I was the kid that wanted to see the monsters.
But it was almost like Dracula. I mean, not to get off tangent, but it was kind of. It was almost Dracula, and they were the same thing. It's like this
Yeah.
guy and love and.
Yeah. Well,
Going back to the
Dracula is more of the psychological, mysterious, rather than the action, monster gore kind of story.
I liked Invisible Man. He was.
That's a good one. Yep, that's a good one. Can HeroQuest do a musical? I'm sure it could. I'm sure there's somebody working on Sora 2 or whatever right now. Okay. All right. So did that, and so he missed. Swing and a miss. Swing bata. Okay. And now these guys. I guess it's only going to be just one guy. All right. He's just going to try to punch you. Take that. You missed. Oh, another buckler. Try to clock him.
Hey. Oh.
It's like a shield. Shouldn't that count? No.
Next time.
Another fake out.
Next time.
I feel like you're doing the thing where, you know, like your fist gets just like an inch from his face and like the wind just blows his hair back. Like, it's like, whoa. I could have hit you, but I didn't. Okay, so this other guy is just gonna, yeah, just queue up behind him. Okay. All right, I'm done. Hero's turn. The Wise Wizard. Eight.
8. Move 1 square north. One square to the left. And shoot to the mummy. The mummy is wounded?
Yes.
Okay, fire breath.
Fire of Wrath. Alright. See if he goes up like a candle. Nope. 5 or 6, right? So he survived.
Yeah. I drink magical aptitude
Okay.
and cast a stone skin on the dwarf.
Okay.
And pass.
Okay, so the dwarf is powered up. With defense.
Alright, attack the mummy.
Attacking the mummy. Yeah, now that they have Joe Manganiello, a full-fledged actor on the, I mean, he could feature in any promotional HeroQuest thing they did that require actors. I do miss those Stephen Baker narrated commercials, though. Okay, so 1 skull. And a wrestling move. All right. So the dwarf is like standing there, and the mummy just kind of like hugs him in a kind of awkward way, and kind of like moves his arms kind of back and forth, like he's, I guess, squeezing him harder or something. Somebody in the crowd yells, "The Yeti!" All right. HeroQuest on ice. I mean, see, the sad thing is you could probably do all of these in AI like right now. Like whatever crazy idea you think of. Oh yeah. Oh man. I want to get some sleep tonight, though. Be up all night trying to like get it to do something cool like that. Christopher Lee narration. Yeah, I'm starting to believe that it really was Christopher Lee in those commercials.
All right, so potion of skill is no longer active, and rock skin is no longer active.
Ah, because you, yeah, bypassed your defenses there. Cross those off. Okay. All right, anything else for Dwarf's turn? I kind of like Geekon Getty's idea of the rat chewing through some of the vines. If anybody wants to use that, feel free.
Yeah, I'll have the raptor run over there and drop off the rat by the door, and then he can, run through the wall and come out by the crystal and chew off the vines.
Nom 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 nom. Okay. I'm gonna say he can chew off one turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ratatouille.
All right, so that, yeah. I figure that'll count as the raptor's action. Send in the
search.
Rat.
Yep. Okay. Bonus card for Zargon. Thank you, Dark Forces. Nice. I really like that card. That is a really good one. Okay. All right. So, the Berserker.
Yay.
Okay, so one of the vines have been chewed off, but the other one is still there. So you could use an action to remove one, or you could, I suppose, try to attack one of the mini targets before you.
Let's see. I'm at 4. I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna equip my bastard sword, and I will swing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo at the cultist to my left this time.
All right. I actually haven't seen Ratatouille. I've only seen the Key and Peele sketch where the guy has Ratatouille in his apartment. It's kind of gross, but kind of funny too.
I would only want to know. I don't
Make
even
a
want to know
sandwich.
those guys.
Make sure
You want
you're
a
not-
sandwich? Rob? Rob, do you want a sandwich?
Just have him watch it later.
I'm gonna have to, because I watch a lot of their skits on YouTube.
Yeah. They're hit and miss, but the funny ones are pretty darn funny. Yep. Okay. Okay, so that was a good roll. Let's see if he gets any defense. Yeah, this is definitely a laid back.
Lightning in the bottle.
That's nothing. Twice. Okay. All right. So I blocked it. Ching.
Yeah.
It was still sharp. Okay. I guess it's my turn then. Beat up on Rob some more. All right. But first, let's have the mummy attack the dwarf. 2 skulls. Shing! And a wrestling move. All right.
I'm gonna give him a bear hug, taste of his own medicine.
Okay, as you give him the bear hug, he makes a squeaky sound like a squeaky toy. Apparently. Strangely disconcerting. Got him. Incongruous. And churlish. Okay. Alright, well, see if I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's send the other mummy to attack the dwarf. One skull.
Wow.
Ching! Blocked. Okay, and we will have cultist move here to attack the berserker. One skull. Ching! Alright, the other one attacks. Missed.
Ooh, alright.
Getting a lot of use out of the buckler.
Yeah, buckler.
Ah!
Should have made it hit on
Okay,
his
well,
shield.
you used a black shield and you used 2 white shields. So the next time you do it, it should be skull.
Gambler's fallacy. All right. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see something here. Now, you guys go. Dwarf creates sparks with axe, unbeard, delight, a fire, and mummy's rat. Is that an uncommon feat, or are you just throwing that out there? All right. Yeah. Let's see. Your hero's turn. You're up, Bohemus.
Okay, we shoot with this skull with the mummy.
All right. Whoosh.
One.
I still get to defend, though, right?
Sadly, yes.
That's a hit.
Oh!
And pass.
All right, Master Dwarf.
All right. Long sword attack.
And who are you going for? Mummy or cultist?
The mummy, the wounded one.
Okay.
Oh, the only one.
Ah.
He's anything but a wrestling move.
Pretty good. Ching, but he's so damaged you got him.
All right, and then Raptor hit and run on the Skull Weaver or Blight Weaver.
Yeah.
1.
Okay. Got him. Ugh.
All right, yeah, he'll take a run back to his corner. Maybe he'll take a little nap on his squeaky toy.
Alright. Alright, the last vine has been gnawed away. Ratatouille squeaks and runs off into the into the forest to take a nap after eating all that salad.
Yay. Oh,
26 points.
Thank-
One comment. Short. Oh, short of it. Oh man. You've been hanging around a long time. I'm surprised you don't have more. Sorry. GGG. Hopefully soon you'll have
Destroy that crystal!
did I attack the crystal or the?
If you
Really?
destroy the crystal with one hit, probably
Okay.
we're not going to get another mummy. If you kill the cultist, we're going to get 2 mummies.
Alright, so I'm attacking the crystal.
He's played Gauntlet before. You can tell. Okay, one skull. Alright, and let me see. I always have to check with the crystals.
Look into the crystal.
Okay. It has 6 body points. Oh, it cannot defend. Okay, so there's a crack. You've done some damage to it.
Never mind, I thought it was less stuff.
Hmm.
Ratatouille
You know, I'm
latches
gonna-
onto a stray ribbon, unraveling the mummy in a spin Scooby-Doo style, leaving only 2 eyeballs rolling on the floor. Yeah, see, I like that. It's got some Scooby-Doo. It's got a little bit of Pac-Man in there too. Yeah.
I'll move north up to the wall and then just over west one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have enough movement, you can even get out of that room.
Yeah. Figure I might as well just have to stay here. How many more mummies are gonna pop up? The one for now, right?
I think so.
I'll stay by the door.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah.
Alright. The crystal glows and the remains of the various slaughtered monsters kind of like form together into this guy wielding 2 glowing orbs. Wasn't sure how bright that was going to be. So I tried to. Okay, I was putting this together while you guys were talking. It's like he's holding them, but it's just like, whoa, really blowing out my camera. Anyway, okay, so he appears. The cultist is just like, really? He runs forward to like punch the berserker.
So that's like the 2 cultists that died came back as mummies, and now he's like holding their glowing heads.
Let's go with that. He missed.
Ooh.
Why do I
Can't
keep
see. He's
falling for
blind.
that? Don't look at it, Marion. I am Iron Man. Oh yeah, I've been watching a lot of Scooby-Doo. It takes me back. I have to like turn down the color on my TV, so it's like when I first saw it. I'm at a little black and white TV. Even though it's a very colorful cartoon. Alright. Are you gonna retaliate with your whatever?
Oh yeah. I didn't even think
I
of
was
that.
waiting for it. I'm
Thank
just
you.
like, he's gonna do it again. I know it.
Oh jeez.
He did it so hard that Mentorbot couldn't even withstand it. Oh, he missed.
Ah, come on.
He missed. Okay, back to you, heroes. Wonder how it looks.
Okay,
On the okay.
Using the skull on the cultist.
Oh, you can see it a little better on that one.
One skull.
All right, one skull from the skull. Whoosh. Ching! He blocked the skull. Whoosh.
And pass. Go, Jacer.
All right, I'm going to switch out to the crossbow and take a shot at that cultist.
Yes, hardware wars.
1.
Okay. I'll admit it's been many years since I've seen it, though. Oh, got him. Ugh.
All right, the raptor's going to run in there and try to take a bite out of the abomination. Two skulls.
Wow. Okay. Ching! No damage.
All right, he'll move back into his cozy corner.
To the comfort of his squeaky toy.
Yep. Yeah, he's holding it between his paws now, or his hands.
Rocking back and forth. Came for the fun, stayed for the hero FPV cam. Alright. Berserker.
Ooh, 11, nice. I'm gonna go
This warrior goes
over
up
to the
11.
right one,
Okay.
and then right on down, and I'm gonna attack. I still have my bastard sword. Oh, okay.
Not bad. Yes, Geek on Getty, you're right. I thought they were kidding. I really did. But apparently they're not kidding. Either that or they're really kidding so hard that it looks real. Okay. Ching. No damage.
My only question: what do they do with barf? Like,
Yeah,
how are you gonna?
sad.
I don't know. Everything else I think will be
Son of
good.
barf.
They got
Ah.
the son.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
dog.
they really do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a dog.
Yeah, I mean the dog don't live long
Yeah.
long time, no. So
Space dog.
That's,
there's the
Yeah.
new generation.
There's lots of ways.
I think
Well, we never
think
thought we'd get
somebody-
History of the World Part 2, and we did. So,
mhm. Well, was there in the titles the way at the end?
yep.
Okay, they're already in space.
Well, I think Mel Brooks said something like in the trailer. He says some quip about like, we thought long and hard about what the fans wanted, and then we said, what the hell, we'll do this instead. Yeah. So that guy. All right. Well, I say good luck to him. What's this? This isn't going to be like a screamer video, is it? It's so dark. It's a dog? Oh, it's a doodle dog. Okay. I thought it was gonna be one of those videos where you get really close and it's like, ah! Just a little pooch. Okay. All right. Where were we? My turn.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this.
I just did 2 damage. Or no, you blocked it. Ah.
blocked it. I'm about to do 2 damage to you.
Oh.
Don't say that. It's scaring me. 2 skulls.
2 shields.
Hey, right back at you, buddy. Okay, that's the geek's comment. Yeah. Okay, so, you blocked it all. Cha-ching. Amazing. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stay with that. Okay. Heroes.
We have only one monster left.
Seems that way.
Okay. Oh, 5. So, 1, 2, south. 3 to go on top of the wharf. 4, 5. Yes, just behind the berserker. 5. I cannot move more.
You could go here.
Yeah, but I rolled on the 5, so I don't
1,
have enough
2,
movement.
3, 4, 5.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because the
It's
new
just
square is
a
like
little
2.
confusing.
Yeah, hindering train is 2.
Yeah, so I move an extra 1 to the left, and I shoot to the crystal.
Okay. Shooting the crystal.
Shooting the crystal.
The skull.
Yeah, with skull, double skull.
That skull's
Ba-bam.
awfully useful. You sure you want to get rid of it? I mean,
Well, it's too late.
it's just a little blight. I mean, Zargon, peace treaty with him. Let him do what he wants. No? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so 2 damage. Alright, so boom boom. More cracks appear in the chunk of magic crystal there. There's like light streaming out of it in different directions. This kind of like shuddering. Okay. Dwarf.
All right, movement 3 plus 2 for the bracers. I guess
All
put
right.
me next to the crystal.
Okay. Thanks, Ribby. Ribby, we're doing the late night thing. I got tomorrow off, so these guys talked me into it. We did take a slight intermission, so yeah.
I'm going to take a swing at the crystal.
All right. He's going for it.
Oh, I missed.
He missed. In Oregon, heading to California. Well, safe travels, my friend. Hopefully you're not in a covered wagon. Redwoods. Oh man, that sounds awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, those trees are like hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
Thousands, probably, actually.
Big too. Yeah, wasn't that where Return of the Jedi was filmed, or at least part of it? Like the Forest Moon of Endor was actually like where they had the redwoods. I forget what
That makes sense. They're flying through with their the
speeder bikes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like let's.
The Ewoks.
Yep. It's like let's pick the vehicle that's most likely to like crash into something like at high speed.
Through a bunch of trees.
Yeah. Good visual though. Yeah.
I had the Ewok treehouse, man.
Oh man. See, I've said this before. I think probably for the last 5 years or more, I've had this plan to like make one out of wood, and it's like I always put it off and put it off. It's like I need to just one of these days just sit down and just do it, just finish it, because I've got so much scrap wood laying around. It's like, why not? If it doesn't turn out perfect, just make another one, and then I can put them all together. Before my nieces and nephews are too old to care about something like that.
Let's move the Raptor one space to the left, and I'll pass to the Berserker.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah, Ribby, that sounds awesome. If you don't mind sharing any pictures when you get back, I'm sure people would love to see that in the off topic. Sounds pretty cool. Well, have a safe trip. All right. Oh, thanks, Wardicon.
I'm gonna head to the left 1 square and then down 1 square, and
2, 3.
I'll attack the crystal.
4, 5, 6, like that. Fire resistance. Somebody got fire resistance, thanks to Wardicon. Yeah, I've only been to California one time, and I didn't really do any sightseeing. Maybe next time. How to activate this, please?
Oh, to buy the cards and stuff?
Oh, I thought you knew how. Just click on the treasure icon that's below the send a message to bring up the rewards menu. If you don't have enough points, you could always convince one of these other guys to do it, if they're willing. Some people are just lurking. So, oh yeah, I didn't do the spiel when we started. I always say, hey, you know, if you're lurking in the Twitch chat when we're live, you can use your channel points, your gold coins. So just look at the Twitch chat right now. If you're just listening, look at the screen, and where it says send a message, right below that, you'll see a little like kind of orange treasure chest kind of symbol, or it looks like the treasure card from HeroQuest. Click on it. It'll say your gold coins. It'll say channel rewards or viewer rewards. And it's not just like a lot of people have, you know, drink water, you know, put a hat on or whatever. It's like, no. This is actually like stuff for the game we're playing right now. So you can do like a card for the heroes, something for Zargon, various stuff. And I've tried to keep them fairly low so most people can do them. But there are some limits. So if like one thing has been used a lot in a stream, it might not be active. Got no any one potion option. Oh no, so it's just bonus potion for hero, but then it'll ask you to type it in, and you could just type in anything you want. So you could type anyone, you could say Rob. Oh yeah, maybe. I wanted people to like specify like which hero it's for, and so a lot of people are just typing anyone. Yeah. iPhone may limit you, maybe. Well, don't worry. Your points will carry over to the next stream, so if you can't use it now... Yeah, sound alert's not working, so I'll play it for you.
And his name is John C.
Alright.
Alright.
So So I'll attack this crystal.
All right, he's attacking the crystal. There he goes. Another bonus potion. Warmth. Potion of warmth for someone.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll take the fire resistance if nobody wants it.
Oh yeah.
It's like I got rid of my other one.
Yep. It's icy hot for his sore muscles. Okay, and then it's test grog for Bohemius. Okay. So warmth goes to Bohemius. So now you've got 2 of those.
Okay.
It's not as good as grog, but you know, we'll tide you over. Oh, we did get the community challenge. Hey, way to go, guys! I didn't realize it until just now. So the Arena Battle 3 is unlocked. So on my vacation, I gotta plan this out. We're never gonna get this quest pack done. Okay, well we'll try to do something special. I'll probably have to think about it. Yeah, good job, everybody. So yeah, we'll have a special Arena Battle challenge at some point. I don't know if it'll be the 21st and the 22nd, because we've been doing like spread it out over 2 days. Maybe the 28th, 29th. I don't know yet. I'm actually kind of surprised we got it so quick. But I should have realized. People have a lot of gold. So, okay. But we'll do something special, probably in the month of November. If not, we can push it into December. But, yeah, we'll have a 2-day thing, so people who are only here on Fridays or only on Saturdays can still see it. And it won't necessarily be the same as what we've done before. We'll see what we can do. Yep. Thanks, everybody, for participating. Yeah, like Orticon's saying, just type it in after the purchase. He figured it out, though. Okay. And who was the last person that got it? I should have checked. Was it Ribby? Yeah, it was Ribby. Ribby put us over the line. He's on vacation, too. That's why. Nice. Good old Ribby. Maker of the remarkable rims and the mesmerizing
Pins,
magnets, the punctual pins, and the Dragon's Rest painted board. And well, he didn't make it, but he painted it. Yeah, the coasters, the cantankerous coasters. I don't know. Got to think of something catchy to say for each of the things.
All right, Zargon, I attack the crystal.
All right, he attacks the crystal. And that's what you got, 1 skull. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 damage.
Maybe that's the only one we need.
Yeah, I have these next to my desk, so I have like a lamp that has a metal neck, and so these are all stuck to it. And then I got the
Oh yeah.
some of the swag that he has been handing out. Potion of Nightmare review and Hero Quest fans. Well, you know, I still got to do some more game book stuff. We did some of it with Strange Bus, but I wanted to do more. Yeah, there's other things we can do. For sure. I don't think we're going to quite finish this expansion this year, but we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have some extra time and some downtime and just do it. But then people are going to be gone too on their own vacations. Well, we'll see what happens. If not, there's so many quests left. We have quests coming out our ears if we want to, if we're still up for it. Okay, all right, so the Berserker has done 4 damage to the crystal. It's heavily damaged. It's not destroyed yet, though. It's got two left, 2 body points left. All right, so this bad guy is going to hurl both of these energy balls out of his hands at the 2 heroes. So he's basically throwing Channel Dread at the wizard and at the dwarf. And each of them is going to be independently rolled with a +1 because he's next to the crystal. So here's the first one for the wizard. +1, so it's 4. So it does 1 damage to the wizard. Right? Potion of 13th month in 2025 for 30 days exclusive for Hero Quest. Oh man. Okay, and then the other one, he's rolling for the dwarf. +1, 7. It's 2 damage to the dwarf.
All right, bring me down to 5.
So I guess he threw those flaming mummy heads at you. One of my brighter ideas. Got him. Okay. Back to the heroes.
Wizard mode. Doesn't move. Just shoot.
Okay. He doesn't think, he just acts. Whoosh.
One. To the sorry, I didn't tell you that I want to attack the monster.
Okay.
Also because I cannot see the crystal.
Yeah. Throws his body back so hard that it smashes the crystal. It's like, oops. Just made of sugar glass, after all. Now, let's see. Okay. Ching! No damage.
I move 1 square to the right and pass. Go, Jacer. Take down that crystal.
Take him down.
Try. Let's try. 2.
Do or do not.
Break the crystal.
Boom. Alright, the crystal explodes. Shards flying everywhere. And there it is. Oh, if I can put that back together. Okay. Alright, so the shards fly everywhere, the crystal explodes, and suddenly an ancient power is released.
Oh boy.
Some of the legends were true. This giant creature with a serpentine neck, and it smashes through the abomination, just totally trampling it. And it just like
long
crashes through the brush.
I ate that statue.
If anybody gets the reference. Obscure.
I don't know. I almost think I do, but I don't. I don't.
Yay! Well, anyway.
Kogu Fury.
I mean, that'd be a good guess, but no. There's an old legend of a dinosaur that lives in the jungles, and I've been trying to look for a time to bring it in. As a kid, it was one of those stories like I really wanted it to be true. You know, kind of like the Loch Ness Monster. Like, oh man, that would be so awesome. All right, so okay, so apparently, no, not quite. All right, back to the heroes. Oh, after Jacer, so Raptor, right?
Yes. We'll bring the raptor in next to the dwarf there. Let him sniff at the pool of water where the crystal used to be.
All right. Smells like water.
And pass over to the berserker.
No, that's not what it was. I was thinking of something else. No. All right.
I don't even know if it's worth searching this
Like that
room.
little dinosaur movie? Where
Yeah.
they found that egg?
Well, there was a dinosaur movie. I forget what year it came out. It's called Baby: The Lost Legend.
Yeah.
But the thing it's based on. Yeah. And actually, I didn't see it as a kid. I saw it probably as a teenager, like on video. But yeah, it was just like, wow. Yep. Wordicon is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Okay, what are you guys up to?
Right. Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you suggest here? Should be our next move. We still got that room way back. Is it worth going back to search that room? Should we keep moving forward? What do you guys think?
I think you should heal on the pool.
Yeah, use the
Pool now,
bonus,
right?
and use the bonus search too. Use the bonus search for treasure, and then use your regular to heal in the pool.
Perfect. All right.
Dinosaurs, the TV show. Yeah, and people will never forget that. Not the mama.
So I'll use the pool to heal, and then I'll use the bonus search for treasure.
Okay.
Please.
Good idea.
Do I have to roll to heal in the pool?
No, I think it's just an automatic one.
Automatic. Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yep. Okay, and then the bonus search. Safe search, so ignore that. Championship belt. You claimed the championship belt, but now you are the target.
Oh. Okay.
Put those 10 pounds of gold around your waist. You can protect it. All right. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Arena 3, yeah, we are there thanks to Ribby and everybody else that contributed. Yeah, it'll have to be on a future stream after the break. Okay, drawing a card. All right, let me just see here. All right, I'm going to trigger an alarm.
Oh boy.
Wait. Yeah, okay. Open one door on the board, revealing what lies behind. Any revealed monsters may move and attack immediately. An alarm goes off. Okay.
Ooh.
So this one heals this room. Inside we have... Yeah, exactly right. The air horn. Okay. Let's see, there's a door there. And a bunch of monsters. Yep. Let's see, we got goblins. and that enemy raptor.
Ooh.
Okay, and we roll for elites.
We still got to get to a bridge.
Okay, they can move and attack immediately. So... Okay, this one opens the door, but I guess the room doesn't get revealed. It just opens the door. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, the elite goblin is going to throw a grenade to land on the square with the wizard. It blows up on affecting those 4 squares, but I mean, he's the only one there. Did you break out the 3D setup you got? Hey, that would be cool. That's a good idea, Geek on Giddy. I think if I did do that, it would probably be around Christmas time or maybe Thanksgiving. Because I need more space than I've got here. Like, this table is not big enough for like a Dragon's Rest size board. That's a really good idea. Yep. Okay. Alright, so he throws the grenade. So, and he is an elite. So we'll just roll the 2 dice. Alright, 1 skull, wizard. New Year goals, yeah. Ching! No damage. And if you were a monster, you would have gotten a wrestling move. Okay. Alright. That's my turn. So, heroes?
Bob, do you have an helmet?
Yes.
Do you have something to attack diagonally?
To attack who?
Diagonally.
Oh,
yeah.
Does the bastard sword?
No.
I got a long. No, and I don't have a long sword, do I?
Yes, you do. You have a long sword.
Oh yeah, I have a long sword then. That attacks diagonally.
Yeah, okay. Because I got, okay. So,
He doesn't have a battle axe, though.
well, I don't have any either.
Yes, you do. That's what I wrote down. Battle axe, crossbow, rapier, helmet.
Really?
Yeah.
Battle axe. Why I got a
That
battle
was
axe?
a while ago. That who gave it to you?
Doesn't matter. It probably was given to me to give it to you, and then we forget completely because passed too much time. So okay, so let me shoot here with the skull to the known to the orc in the rough.
Okay. Here?
Yeah, the one that is not elite.
Alright. Thought you were going to throw the grenade back into his hand. But yeah.
Yeah,
he's
2
a
skulls.
stronger
Yeah,
target.
good luck.
Alright. Got him.
So yeah, what? Let's see. HQ move 2. And see how much I can move. 7. Yeah, it's enough. I'm going 2 squares south, 2 squares to the left, and I pass the battle axe.
Ah, thank you.
And just because I feel guilty, I give you also my bracers.
Oh, you sure?
But yeah, you did more than me right now.
All right, thank you.
So
But I feel very guilty.
his defense goes up.
Mhm.
All kinds of gear now.
Yeah, battle axe. Oh yeah.
I feel like you guys
Oh.
were at the tavern and the wizard was lugging around this huge bag of like equipment and he's just like, this is too much. So he just like left it outside. He didn't even bring it in. So nobody.
No, but you
nobody saw it.
remember I lost my character sheet
Oh yeah.
first,
Yeah.
and so in the transfer probably I didn't transfer
Yeah.
everything,
It happens.
and yeah,
Yeah.
it happens. Yeah, I
A pocket drone.
never mind.
Yeah, I gotta print out Hispazargon's new character sheet. That would be a cool thing. Where it's like
Well,
fold over.
good luck, Berserker.
Yeah, thank you. This is I'm just looking at it now.
Just came
Up to
early.
2 squares movement. All right. Oh, thank you. I knew they gave you the one extra.
Wait, did you give him magical bracers or just regular bracers?
Oh,
My armor, my bracers,
Oh, it's just it's just
My-
one. It's just one.
my
extra.
leather bracers.
So you
Yeah,
lost
the other
the
one give me a
chainmail.
body point extra
Yeah,
that I need. The body point.
yeah. So you don't have your chainmail anymore, but now you've got leather bracers, which are like body armor.
okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yep. In the original Hero Quest, only the wizard could wear them, but yeah, new Hero Quest they just made it anybody can. But you got those heroes
So
that have the
you-
limitations, so yeah. Yeah.
And the one that give movement, the Jacer
Bracers
is
of the
the
Wild.
owner.
Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
thing. There's lots of bracers now, and they all do different things. So the Bracers of the Wild does extra movement and lets you go through unhindered terrain or hindering terrain. The Elven Bracers give you body and mind if you're an elf, and then the regular bracers are just armor, but they're not made of metal. Yeah, duct tape them all
Doug
together.
says something there. We want to address the armor location, but never mind. It's not the topic of the day.
Yeah, we couldn't see that part of Wizards of Morkar if it's there. It's probably in the booklet. I mean, he could have just put it in there. There's just an extra page. Well, I guess we'll find out. Dungeon Master will tell us. Yeah, it's all duct taped together. Denture
Yeah, I
bracers.
never agreed with it. I always thought it should have been the bracers or a shield as the placement on it
like
or
a
whatever.
handheld,
Just
like a handheld armor versus body armor.
right, so that if you got the bracers, it was pretty much like 3 times more expensive than the shield, but it allowed you to use the battle axe or the staff.
Yeah. Of course, the original bracers, if you look at the artwork, they're clearly evoking Wonder Woman's magic bracers. And same thing with the cloak. The cloak looks like it's just magically deflecting stuff. So if you thought of it that way, rather than, oh, it's actually physical armor that you're like, actually blocking stuff with, just based on your skill or, yeah. I don't know. Whatever. It's a game. Use your imagination.
But it was just for the wizard, then, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. Of course.
Yeah, like it should have
Wizard-
been part of the magical armor set with the cloak.
Yeah,
And
because
the-
because in the original Hero Quest, 89 and 90, it was your wizard could wear bracers and the cloak of protection, and he could wear Born's armor on his chest, and so he could have some serious defense with all that stuff. Whereas, yeah, in the North American version, it's like, okay, got rid of the cloak, so now he's got the wizard's cloak. Didn't have any bracers, but now we've got those again. But then they made it for anyone, because they were creating these other heroes that had different types of limitations on their armor. So it's like, okay. Yeah, denture braces. Yeah, braces. Yeah, I gotta go to the dentist. Thanks for reminding me.
Guess the dwarf will shoot the goblin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Crossbow.
one skull.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Oops.
Yeah, pretty decent chance. He's elite.
Yeah, that's true. Nope, got him. Okay, he explodes. Encompassing those squares. Okay, so the orc is also hit by it. Let's see what it was. Okay, and then the orc defends, or tries to. Okay, he survived the blast. At the dentist, hence absence from quest. Right. Yeah, he's having a tune-up. Shouldn't pick your teeth with a sword like that, Mr. Barbarian. No, it looks cool in movies, but dentist will have a fit. All right, 3.
Plus the 2 for the bracers.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3. I'll move 4 spaces just in that other room and blocking that door.
Okay, towards the monsters.
Yes.
Thanks, Gold. 2, 3.
And then one more, 4. We'll go right to the other side.
All right.
And then the raptor will go 2 north and 3 to the east, and he'll attack the elite orc.
Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I was reaching for the other raptor.
I mean, if he wants to attack the orc, he can too. Feeding frenzy.
Hungry.
1 skull.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of monsters that'll just randomly flip out and just attack anybody that's near them, but I just haven't implemented it yet. Okay. All right. Elite orc. Ooh, got him.
Yes, nice.
All right, not too bad, not too bad. All right, and then he'll move his 3 spaces to the left, back to the west, and get on the other side of the dwarf.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn and bring up the berserker.
Let's see, 7. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Trouser braces.
The only monster left.
Yeah, go for it.
Raptor. We got the raptor left up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's another Famir on the other side of the raptor.
Oh, okay. Yep. So I'll go 1 north, 3.
If you're in that room, you can do I don't think we searched for secret doors yet. If you wanted to go an action before you left that room.
I'll search this room for secret doors.
Okay. No secret doors detected.
And then I'll go north 1, over to the right, all the way to the wall, up to the raptor. And I think, what do I have? 1, 2,
That's 5.
1, 2,
Because it's double on this.
6, 7. Yeah. So that's all I can go. Otherwise, I'd be stuck. All right. I'll stay here.
I mean, unless you
Your
wanted to
turn.
go there, but I mean, it's up to you.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll stay here. Your turn, Zargon.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raptor attacks. one skull. Ching! No damage. Okay, Famir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just gonna stay there. All right, heroes. Okay, Geek on Giddy. We do have cultural differences. We'll just leave that one alone. Family friendly stream. I know there's some terms that are completely innocent in American English that in over across the pond have a different meaning. So. Enough said. Alright, what's the wizard?
Sorry, I was trying to understand what you were talking about.
Oh.
Okay.
Less said the better.
Oh, yeah. Can I drink from the pool?
Alright, yes. You can refresh yourself there. Restoring 1 lost body point.
This one is replacing my search for treasure, right?
Yes.
So there's a treasure here. We lose it because we drink on the pool, or we get both. I don't.
You know, that's a good question. Let me check. Let's see. Pools of water. How it was intended. Let's see. Instead of drawing from the treasure deck. Yeah.
Okay, so if there's
If there's a room
a
treasure,
normal treasure that is not coming from the deck, then okay, you get it to us. Okay, perfect. That's it.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah. The thing that I'm talking about is, and I mean, don't do it at work if you're in the UK, but yeah, they're these things that go over your shoulders and they hold your pants up, and that's what we call them. But yeah, I think they're not considered that fashionable most of the time. Most people just wear belts, goes around your waist, but some people go for the other option.
Yeah, and usually if you rent a suit, you either get a vest, suspenders, or a cummerbund or whatever.
Yeah, it's more of a I don't know if fancy dress is the right term, but yeah, formal. It's more of a formal thing.
No. Some of the farmers would wear them.
Yeah, that's true. Overalls usually have them like built in to the garment. Yep.
And they started putting a lot more of them on the on tool belts and stuff too, so that less of it's on your waist and more of it's a little like distributed.
Yeah, it's a little more secure, like a harness.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true. Also true.
All right, the dwarf is going to take a crossbow shot at the Famir.
All right.
All right, 2 skulls.
Yep.
All right, got it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to go into all the differences, but yeah, I guess we would call those trunks or briefs. But yeah. Yeah, I think the barbarian has a belt, and I think in most of the art, even though he's got like the He-Man style furry loincloth.
I'll move the dwarf around that room 3 spaces towards just the south diagonal of that door.
Okay.
And I'll have the raptor he'll move 6 spaces, skirting the room the same way as the dwarf did, and he'll attack the other raptor.
Here,
Yep.
Raptor versus Raptor. I've seen people paint it as a kilt, yeah. Good idea. Okay.
1 skull.
It's damage.
All right, and then the raptor will move west 1 and north 1. And he'll get on the other side of that doorway.
Okay.
And we'll pass over to the berserker.
Let's see. Big numbers. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll get me 1 above the raptor. 1 right into that room. So I go north, yep, and then right up over north again, and 1 step in front of the raptor. Oh, where's my battle axe? Oh, maybe not. Boom. 3.
Yeah, I confess I've never seen a giraffe fight, but I mean, animals that big, yeah, it's got to be something. Okay. All right. I don't think he's going to be able to do much about this, but let's try it and see. Nope. Got him. Oh.
Need some new boots.
Yep.
Or a belt.
Yep. He's got the boots.
Suspenders.
He's got the belt. He's got the suspenders. He's got the hat.
Oh,
Got the vest.
raptors.
Starting to look like Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, they actually wait. That doesn't even look real. What is that? They
That's
slap each
probably
other
what
with
they do.
Well, some animals, like, yeah, you don't see them every day, and you don't see them do stuff like that. Just slapping each other with their necks, with their heads. Oh, they're headbutting each other's necks, which is, I'm sure, is very painful.
The world's just that crazy.
Yeah.
Yep,
Some-
that's probably what they do.
Yeah, you see them at the zoo. They're just eating the leaves like really peacefully. You're not seeing like fights. I figured they would have kicked each other, but
Because they are paid actors in the zoo.
yep. Just eat the leaves. Look at the tourists.
Now, did you know that when a giraffe drinks a coffee, by the time it gets from the top to the bottom of his throat, it's cold? No, you didn't know that because you only think of yourself. No.
At this point, I'll believe whatever you tell me. No. Especially if there's a steady paycheck involved. Now that's a movie I need to see. I haven't seen that in a while. Ghostbusters. Okay. Interesting little lesson there. Okay. That's the clip. The full film is bloody. Oh man. It's like when animals attack each other. All right.
I can't watch some of those nature shows. Like,
Nature is red in tooth and claw. I used to really like those as a kid. But yeah, some of them were definitely like traumatizing. All right. Okay. Back to the game. All right. So you made the kill. Is this a good stopping point? I mean, part of me was like, you guys might actually make it to the end of this one, but I don't know. Should we leave off on Zargon's turn? Call it good?
It's up to you.
Dream about giraffes headbutting each other in the neck. Sometimes you just got to do that, I guess. Yep. Well, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Thanks, guys. I'm starting to get really tired. I'm starting to lose the plot. But yeah, I guess if there's any updates, I'll just have to catch them whenever I have Wi-Fi access in the Discord. We'll be waiting for Dungeon Master with his updates, but I mean, it's only early November, so we have until at least December before anybody does anything. But now when Dungeon Master said he was going to do an unboxing of Wizards of Morcar before release, does that mean before March 1st, or does that mean whenever he gets it before anybody, like, I mean, he knows there's different release dates. So I guess whenever they send it to him, I guess they'll probably let him know because it's a review copy, like, okay, you can open it by this date. But my whole thing is, if that review embargo is over, like at the end of October,
Yeah.
he should be able to like open it as soon as he gets it. Like the postman's handed it to him, he's already ripping it open, he's already live streaming. It's like, there it is, guys. Like, so could be very soon. Could be very soon. So I'd say keep an eye on Dungeon Master on YouTube, and no pressure on the guy because he likes to do, you know, professional quality videos. But yeah.
But probably just won't be him though, right? A couple influencers will probably have it.
Yeah, you would think.
Always bored, never boring, or
yeah, he's definitely on the list. So, I mean, I don't know if he's getting it, but I mean, he's definitely like a guy who in the past has gotten stuff. So I would say if Dungeon Master's listening, do you want to be first? You know, go for it. I mean, my thing is like I know they always say, you know, it's better to be right than to be first, right? But if you've got the thing in your hand, you're just like, okay, I'm going to show it. The next guy is going to see my video, he's going to show it, and then look for something that I missed, right, to add to it, you know, like to add to the conversation. And the next guy is going to like try to have a different take on it. And I mean, some people won't watch any of the other videos because they don't want to bias their own impression and just say, okay, this is what I thought of it. Like, here you go. But it's definitely one of those things where, for me, like, I see all the plastic, yeah, it looks cool, but I'm more interested in what are the mechanics that they've added, right? What are the new things that are in the book that weren't there before? And yeah, we want to know what the other cards are. But, I mean, I feel like we've seen every angle of the plastics. And it's like, we got it. And I know that's the selling point. So if it were me, I'd be like, okay, tell me all the nerdy stuff. Tell me all the mechanical stuff. Tell me the plot twists, you know. So, good games. Argon next time in 2 weeks. Good night. Yep, thanks, Jacer. Oh, he's already out. Yep, you had to go. Okay, so yeah, thanks for playing, guys. Any closing comments before we get out? Should mine arrive in Scotland, you get the exclusive, he says. In the meantime, Minotaurs, Maze, Elise. Hope you guys over there do get it first. Yeah, I mean, I would certainly want it as soon as I could get it, but if it comes to the UK first, it's fitting, right? Because that's where it came.
Didn't you make like an unboxing in cooperation with somebody at one time? For
yes, it did.
I don't remember which expansion.
Mage of the Mirror. Yep.
Well,
yeah, Retro DH.
Mage of the Mirror. Yeah.
Yep, he got it before I did, and so it's like do a collab. I'm like, cool. So yeah, we basically I just had a voiceover. We were just looking at his desk, and he opened it all up, showed it off. Yeah, that worked out pretty well.
Maybe somebody in Scotland of our friends, they get it first.
Yeah.
They want to do the same with you?
Sure. I mean, I don't mind. Anything that I do on Twitch, I mean, I do run ads on Twitch, so I guess I profit from it. But if it's on YouTube or if it's like pre-recorded, you know, doesn't matter to me. But yeah, you can always simul stream it. I think I could turn off ads too. Like if there's any concern that like, oh, I'm only doing it because I'm trying to like make money. I mean, I'll toss that aside.
I don't think the people. I don't think the people in our community actually care. Okay,
think
actually,
about
they,
it
they
that way.
support you, so I don't know. I don't think.
Okay.
They
Well,
will
just in
care.
case there was, if there was any
But I don't
concern-
know. If,
Yeah.
I would not. I would not have any concern.
Yeah.
That's then is not my.
We're kind of
my-
like medium popularity as far as like channels go
Mhm.
on YouTube, and it's like I think it is nice whenever there's a new like Hero Quest expansion, somebody will just come out of nowhere, somebody who has like a really small channel, and they'll do it, and suddenly they'll get this huge boost, and it's like that's great, you know. So I wouldn't want to take that away from anybody, right? And regardless of whatever we do collaboratively, I'm still gonna do my own thing too, you know. I'm still gonna like say whatever. But somebody said something to me. They said, because I think I opened one of my videos with, well, everybody's seen this already. And they're like, just don't even say that. Just give your take on it. You know, you don't have to say, like, because not everybody's going to watch 10 different unboxing videos of the same product. Like, they're just going to, whichever one they find, that's the one they're going to watch. And so they want to know, what's in the box? What's in the box? And you tell people what you think of it. You know, that's fine. And I know the things that I would want to know are those technical things. So yeah, they can just pause and see everything. And then just, oh, here's what I noticed. And no matter how thorough I am, somebody else is still going to see other things. And it's like, that's okay. Point is to get that information out. So if you were somebody that wondered about it and you're waiting, and especially if you're on the fence about it, you're like, what's the point of this? It's like, oh, I can see. Okay, this thing changed. I don't like it. I'm going to buy it and I'm going to fix it, or I don't like it, so I'm not going to buy it. So I think most of our audience is just like, yeah, buy everything. Don't even think about it. But there's people that are wanting to know this stuff. I don't know. Has there been a Hero Quest expansion yet that you've decided, nah, that's not worth my time?
No, but you're not that kind of reviewer. I mean, that's exactly what you said. Everybody got his own takes. There's the one that is going to tell you, buy it, don't buy it. You, like you said, you are different interest in the content. Everyone is different. There's people that they really review it just because they received the copy, because otherwise they would not even play the game.
Right. And you can kind of tell that they don't play it. They're just like, reacting to it. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. There's beautiful stuff inside, but they don't actually know technically what they're reviewing.
Yeah, exactly. They review hundreds and hundreds of games, and it's like they don't have no specialty with it. Yeah.
Oh, of course, but
which is why
if I'm going to watch an unboxing, I'm going to watch the one of Magamash because I care about his point of view. I'm going to watch yours. I'm going to watch. Well, yours already know what you think about it, but yeah, I search for the people that they could have like a different point of view, like you said.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, and I'm definitely, the ones I'm interested in are people, especially, well, of course Amalgamash, because I like to hear what he has to say. Always bored, never boring. But I think especially people who remember Wizards of Morcar from back in the day. Like, I feel like their take is going to be more unique than someone like me who kind of vaguely knew it existed but never played it, never had it, you know, just to kind of see like how they react. Like, oh, they fixed this thing that I always thought was broken, or oh, they changed this thing that I liked, and you know, or whatever. Yeah. Kikon Giddy says, I'll unbox and you comment live by stream broadcast as long as you use Mentor's Far Voice as Chris W. COPD, the only one I haven't got outside of Mythic Tier. Who's Chris W? Am I just too tired to know?
Maybe he meant Christopher Lee? Or maybe, I'm not sure.
It's obvious that
Or Chris W. Chris W.
It is obvious that this contest will not be decided by knowledge of the Force, but by our skills with a lightsaber. See, that sounded nothing like it. I don't know. I'm. It's got to be
Walken.
lower and more English.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
You are going to die. No. They've grabbed of perpetual darkness. It's crazy. There's like a dragon, but his stats, they were wrong. And they didn't fix it. I could not believe what was happening. Christopher Wilkins. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I don't know who Christopher Wilkins is. Wilkins. If anybody knows who Christopher Wilkins is, fill me in.
Sounds familiar.
Well, he's certainly not Christopher Walken because he's a totally different guy. Start your voiceover career. Oh man. I feel like the impressions that I can do well are ones that like lots of people can do well. So type of it's Christopher Walken. He's the Antichrist. Got him in a real vendetta kind of mood. He hasn't killed a man since 1984. Yeah. Yeah, I feel the tiredness just washing over me at this moment. So, yeah, it's even harder for me to figure out what you're saying. Okay, yeah, Christopher Walken. Got it. All right. What were we talking about again? Yeah.
Wizards.
Yeah, unboxings. Yep.
Reviews.
Reviews. Yeah. Unboxings. Okay.
Unboxing.
Exactly. Yeah. So we are really close to finishing this expansion, this Jungles of Delthrak, and we're really close to finishing against the Ogre Horde. So it's possible we could finish this year, or maybe not. But with holidays coming up, time off, might not happen. But we'll see. I was thinking, oh, what should I do next? Okay, part of me's thinking Spirit Queen's Torment, Prophecy of Telor. Let's knock those out. Then I was thinking, oh, but I'd really like to just take an excursion back in time and play like the first edition of Hero Quest and maybe do First Light alongside it. But then it's like, okay, there's going to be people that are like, do Wizards of Morkar immediately, like as soon as it comes out. So, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I stream twice a week, and that's a lot for me. And if we did like stuff every other week, that would be even crazier than it is now. Like if we did like Quest A, Quest B, and then the next week C and D, and then back to A and B again. Like people would be really thrown off. Wizards on Friday. Well, but what would you pair it up with, Jacer?
Oh, for Saturday?
Yeah, because Saturday I've restricted to 2 hours. Because usually, except for tonight, usually it's like I got to get up early the next morning, so I keep it shorter. Whereas Friday it's like a little more laid back. Of course, people are still like coming back from work or whatever, family functions, and so it's kind of a weird day. But it's easier for I know people who are in Europe to join us. So Jacer's suggestion is, Gun Giddy says Dark Company. Jacer says Wizards on Friday, Spirit or Prophecy on Saturday. Well, I also have the sense that from here on the quests are going to be a lot shorter, like a lot quicker, potentially, if we don't add a lot of the stuff to them. Because I'm thinking it's probably time for a new party of heroes pretty soon. For some of these. So it might not take us like an entire month to finish a quest. Or 2 months in some cases. I could see us finishing like a quest every other week. Or maybe even a quest a week, depending on how it goes. But my point is not to like burn through them as quickly as possible, nor is it to stretch them out as long as possible. It's just to have fun, right? If we have 2 hours, we play for 2 hours. Or we play until people get tired on certain days. But I don't know. Would you guys would show up no matter what, right? Or you wouldn't be like, oh, I don't want to play that one. I'm gonna wait till it's over and then play some different one. I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I'd show up. The only one I would vote against, the only one, was it Prophecy?
With the orc?
No, it's Spirit's Queen. I got a little, that one got a little slow as I was playing it.
Oh, okay. You're playing it now, or you've played it before?
No, I was going through like and playing them all solo, and I played the base game, I played Keller's Keep, I played Prophecy of Tellar, and then I got into Spirit Queen. It was just kind of like, it's not Stephen Baker, It was a little different. It wasn't. I don't know. I stopped.
Well,
I was just like, yeah.
I'm of two minds of this. One, I want people to be able to experience the quest like as it's been played. But if I get the sense that like people have already played it, I kind of feel a little more free to like change stuff and add stuff. But I have some ideas of things that I want to like put in. I mean, I've already kind of done that a little bit. I mean, when we played Joe's, like I really wanted Venom to turn into Godzilla, so he did. I really wanted that tavern brawl to be like an arena fight, so it kind of was. So, I mean, there were little things that I changed. I mean, I figure we're already homebrewing some stuff, so if you wanted to play it like purely rules as written, do it yourself. Like, not in a mean way, just do it yourself. But we're gonna play it so you get a sense of what it was, but also we're putting our own spin on it too. Geek on Giddy says, as long as you broadcast and haven't banned me, I'll watch it all and everything. Yeah, I have to ban him. I'm just kidding. Spirit of Prophecy. Okay, well, so which one is it that you have that you thought was boring? Was it it's the not Stephen Baker one? Teo Sabati.
Yeah, Spirit.
With a-
Spirit. It was.
Spirit.
Yeah, it just wasn't as good as Stephen Baker's stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe you could share with me privately some suggestions if you have any, because I have some things I was already kind of thinking of, and I'm certainly open to feedback. But I mean, I don't want to like spoil it either, right?
Yeah.
Dreadnought Quest on 3D board.
The problem for both, I think, they're super easy. Okay, so
means they'll go
we should
quickly.
start with start with new characters, I
Okay.
believe, on those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just want an excuse to use more of these.
And I don't know if we start. It's going to take like 6 months on those two. Where to wait then to play First Light and Wizard of Morcar for for 5-6 months.
Yeah.
And it's tough. I don't know.
Yeah. Right. Well, because I feel like you guys, when you want to play Hero Quest, you play Hero Quest, right? You don't just wait for me to do it, or am I your only game? It's more pressure on me.
No. Well, I'm playing sometimes with my family. Not
cool.
much, but I normally do custom quest with them.
Oh, that's cool. That's even
It's
better.
more far.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last game we had was in Halloween.
All fun.
It was.
That's great. See,
was a fun
yeah,
quest.
you're doing all of it. So 1, playing with your family. 2, playing custom quests. I mean, I think it doesn't get much better than that. I guess the fact that we're doing official quests. I mean, for some people, it's the nostalgia draw. Like, oh yeah, I remember that. I wonder how these guys will run it. Or I guess it's kind of like a really long version of a review. But part of it's just I wanted to play these. So it's like, okay. Sunday Quest.
I wrote a mission in purpose to bother my wife and my kids because I put 4 NPC that they were stealing loot So they were searching the treasure and depleting all the treasure inside. And then sometimes they stop, set down the store, and they start selling the potions.
Wow.
They
So
were
it's
they were mad. They were mad at me.
Yep. You just have to like annoy them. Right.
Yes, to annoy them. Because I give them the opportunity to attack this NPC, but they didn't do it until the end of the quest.
Sometimes you try to, yeah, you try to make the players do something and they don't do it. So you're just like, well, sometimes
Yeah,
it leads
yeah.
to unpredictable results, and you just kind of have to roll with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I love GMing games like this. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
But I
But yeah.
treat them like they were like another group of heroes, okay, like competing in the same dungeon,
Ah,
and they were solving like stuff. So that the treasure was given to them.
Making them
It was
jealous.
amazing. Like they were jealous. But it was amazing because then I was there selling the items.
That reminds me.
And they can buy it.
I want to say this is just a memory that popped in my head as you're saying that. There was wasn't there a Scooby-Doo episode where they met like another team of like mystery solvers that were in their own vehicle and they had a dog as well?
It's possible. I don't remember.
Sounds. I'll have to. Well, I mean, I've got the box set. I don't know, but I mean, it could be like a really later episode. But
It almost seems like how could they not do an episode like that?
Right. And I don't. And I don't think it. I think they were rivals, but then they became friends. Because you would think the story would be, oh, it turns out they aren't really trying to solve the crime; they're actually like making it worse or something. Like they're the bad guys. But I don't think it was like that. I think they eventually come together and solve the thing. And I don't know if it was going to be like another spin-off, but then, or it's just, oh, wouldn't it be funny if there was another mystery team with their own dog? Yeah. But yeah, it's like, oh, now all of a sudden they're not the only game in town. Sunday Quest. Well, there's like 110 Sunday Quests, and I actually haven't. I'm kind of curious what happened to the Sunday Quest author because he hasn't posted in a long time, and kind of.
I thought he had a podcast.
Oh, maybe he's doing. Oh, okay.
I
If he
could be completely wrong, but I thought I was listening to a podcast that they make. There was someone who
Is
made
that
like
his?
their own quest.
Well, this is specifically Sunday Quest. I don't know if that's the case. That would actually make a lot of sense if he's doing that and just that's taking up all his time. But there's guy. He's
He's
on.
still posting stuff in Facebook.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
They-
okay.
In Facebook, because
Oh,
what
in
he do,
Facebook.
he
He's
posts
just not on
up
the
until I have enough. Yeah, he posted when you have enough to do a book, then he put everything in the book and post
Oh.
everything for free.
Okay.
Hmm.
So he's probably fine. It's just he's just doing what he does. Okay. Yeah, because I don't see the stuff until it appears on Yield In or on Amazon. But by then, yeah,
Yeah, he
you're right.
did-
It's gone through all the process already.
He did like 6 podcasts. It looks like looking up just Sunday Quest, and a couple of them were talking about like what the quests are and stuff.
Oh, he has an illness? Well, see, that's what I was wondering. He's been ill. Well, we wish him well then. Get well soon. Although sometimes that's depending on what you're sick with, sometimes that's the best time to get something done because you're like, oh, great, I got all this time. Now I can. But maybe you're not feeling up to it. Of course, I bet you people send him ideas all the time too. Like, hey, use this and use this. And you have to say, well, that's nice, but that's not what I would do. Or sometimes it's the perfect thing that you were looking for. Yep. All right, so we chatted for another half hour. Well, I'm going to call it. I'm going to reel it in. Sorry we have to end it here tonight, but we'll pick it up later. We'll pick it up. I'm expecting, November 21st, we'll come back with Against the Ogre Horde. 22nd, do Jungle's Delthrak. 28th and 29th, probably more of the same. December, more of the same. When we get to about mid-December, that's when I'm going to go on vacation again. Probably until January. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. See whenever Wizards of Warcar comes out, of course, there'll be a flurry of news. Expecting delivery imminently. Yeah, well, whatever you guys do, I'll probably have my own comments, and then when I get my copy, I'll just wait until people say that they start getting it, and then I'll get it. But I'm probably not going to pay for the shipping from the UK, if I'm being honest. Oh, yeah. Sorry for your loss. Yeah, hope you have good memories. Mordecon says, I believe the other kids were Goober and the Ghost Chaser. You know, that sounds really, really familiar. Like, that might be it.
Yep.
And if not, it should be.
Goober and the Ghost Chasers.
Yeah. There's probably some comprehensive episode guide. The problem with Scooby-Doo is, like, the show that I remember watching, they were actually reruns from the 60s. And I was watching them in the 80s. But then they also made ones in the 70s, I think. But then there was a whole new line of, like, Scooby-Doo adventures that were later, and then there was another one. There was, like, all these different shows, like but they were all spin-offs of Scooby-Doo. And so when people say Scooby-Doo, they think you mean like a specific year that they watched it, but it's not necessarily. It was Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? I think that was the one that I saw. And so with the box set, I think it jumps. It jumps like one of the seasons. It's like way later than the other seasons, and it skips a bunch of stuff. And so people were like reviewing it, and they're like, "Wait a minute, where's this episode? Where's this?" And they're like, "Well, technically that was one of the spin-offs. It wasn't one of the original shows." But yeah, originally the monsters were never real. It was always just some guy like trying to like do an insurance scam or something. But then they started having ones where it's like suddenly the monsters were real, and they're like, ah! It throws their whole thing off. And then more recently they did shows where people were like, oh, this is ruining the lore and it's not good anymore, and I don't know. But I just remember watching the old show.
I watched Mystery Inc., but that was in like 2010. That was okay. It was just starting to dip its toes into like soap opera-fying
Oh yeah,
Scooby-Doo. That's all they do. They just make everything a soap opera.
Yeah, yeah. People have their own things that they want to see. Well, I mean, it was one of those like cartoons that like it was good in small doses. It wasn't meant to be like you're gonna binge watch like 8 hours of this, and it's all gonna have a coherent story. It's like no, just there they are again trying to solve some case. Oh, what's Scooby-Doo gonna get into next?
Mystery Incorporated was okay. I think it was only like 2 or 3 series, but it you know, it had a pretty good story, but it still had the mysteries every episode. But it did just enough where they had another show. What was it, Velma, that came out? But the main girl that was playing it was just like kind of very abrasive to I don't know. That just seemed like it was taking it too far from Scooby-Doo. Where like Mystery Incorporated gave it just a little bit of life.
Well, in certain franchises, when they get big enough, it's kind of like I don't mind if they stray off the path, because you're just like, yeah, you know, you're just trying to create something for everyone at that point. Like if you have a Batman that really sucks, you're just like, yeah, but there's other Batman that I can watch. But yeah, if it's the only one, you're like, oh, you ruined it. Let's see. That is legal and roadworthy. I have a photo somewhere. River travel, West Coast, Scotland. Keep eyes peeled for someone replicating the Mystery Machine. Oh yeah, the Mystery Van. Okay, so Wardecon's comment: the dog had a winter hat, was really skinny and gray. I think may have laughed like Muttley. Yeah. See, the problem is I saw a lot of Scooby-Doo in black and white, so I don't really know what the colors were used. But yeah, at some point, I'll dig through it. I think at some point I stopped watching Scooby-Doo because I'm like, it's always the same. It's so boring. So I just stopped watching it. But before that, I was always like super excited to watch it. I'm like, yes, Scooby-Doo is on. Taste change, I guess. So now I'm kind of like looping back into the nostalgia of it. I'll probably get tired of it again and just be like, okay, well, you know what? It was a moment in time.
I thought Matthew Lillard was a decent Shaggy.
In the live
Oh,
action.
the live actions? Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember. I kind of remember those.
They
I
were
never,
okay.
I never watched him. But I mean, yeah, the casting looked okay. I remember there was Scrappy Doo, who was like a little dog, but he was mostly just a head with like a tiny body. And there's Scooby Dum.
There was a Vincent Price one that was actually pretty good, like a spin-off, and that was good. Vincent Price, and they were ghost hunting, and they're the whole thing, and that Scrappy was in that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
some other kid, Flim Flam or something.
There were lots of like spin-offs.
I know too much about Scooby-Doo somehow.
Let me
But
add 'em.
that-
I kind of
that
like.
was- I
I kind of
actually
like. I kind of like Scrappy. I'll admit it. But there was I think it was like it was a daily or weekly cartoon, but then there was a Saturday morning cartoon, which was different. But it was just like, to my child mind, it's like, oh, it's Scooby-Doo again. So of course, you know, I didn't really think of it as, oh no, this is a different show created in a different decade. Yeah. So we're talking about Scooby-Doo. I guess at the time I was thinking like, oh, it's getting around Halloween. Let's watch spooky stuff. Well, Scooby-Doo wasn't really scary, but I mean, it has that sort of theme of monsters and ghosts and stuff. Yep. All right. Okay, well, now we're just dragging things out. So everybody have a good night. Thanks for watching and listening. We'll edit this eventually. It'll appear on YouTube, XSC3, home of HeroQuest fans. Check us out. Thank you for all the support tonight and over the years. Appreciate it. We'll have to get the arena battle going at some point, figure out something interesting, but right now I'm just too tired to think of anything. So, all right, thanks. And we'll see who we can raid, if there's anybody up at this hour. Oh yeah, and he sent me a recipe for Cronahan.